Oliver, thank you. Okay, thank you, Oliver. Thank you all. So, let's see how it goes. Yes, technology works. So good evening, good afternoon, almost evening. We will be short. That's why we came, three of us, right? To make it short. For the ones who don't know Arrow, we are in 22 countries in EMEA and in Americas. We have a team which made, for the last 20, 30 years, depending on the country, a lot of track records of practical business. Yeah? Facing the quarter ends, 20 years times 4, 80 quarter ends minimum per country, and many, many good deals. But behind that, a lot of development. Our pearl in the crown is the engineered systems story, where we have done a lot for engineered systems for Exadata and ODA specifically. And I believe this is the foundation for credibility we have gained. Why am I talking about it? Because across these 22 countries, we had to select two regions to present something really interesting and inspiring for all of us. Not mentioning you are all our competitors, right? So we tried to do it in a proper balanced way, and we selected two regions that can be proud of what they did. First, surprise, Sweden. I would say simple thing. Yes, and the team made Sweden Oracle business great again. Yeah?
Thank you very much. I'm Jes Kongsmark, as you probably figured out. I'm the MD for Arrow ECS in Sweden. Thomas, can you give me the next slide? So what we did in Sweden is that we took a little risk. We did throw some non-Oracle skills into our Oracle team to try something different. And then we stopped doing some of the legacy things, some of the traditional things, to free up some time to try to do some new things. So we went after some new partners, especially if I can call it the Java play, is having really good traction with a bunch of new partners. We engaged with some larger system integrators, which was talked about earlier today, with the shift to as a service, and in Nordic it is very early out. And as you can see on the slide, the numbers speak their own language. We managed to grow the business very, very well last year. You have to remember that Sweden is a pretty small country. It's only 10 million people, but it is a very technology-driven country. So things like Skype and Minecraft, that was later bought by Microsoft, has started in Sweden. Sweden is also the home for Spotify, that probably a lot of you have on your phones. H&M, where some of your kids buy their clothes, or your wife or yourself buy clothes for your kids, is also a Swedish company. And some of us probably have furnitures from ECEA, which is also local, or has Sweden as its own country. But it went very well. It was, I would say, a pretty brave move to do it, and as I think Nancy was called, who was on the stage, talking about daring to do something different, which I think is the thing that had the biggest impact, that we dared to stop doing things and try doing some new things. As said on the slide, we also, together with Oracle, invested a lot of money in demand generating. So we used some joint funding to get some telemarketing activities going, and as you can see on the slide, it ended up creating a lot of good customer meetings for a lot of our partners. The last slide, Thomas, maybe, and it was also talked about earlier, this Oracle on Oracle thing, get some Oracle technology, either cloud or Oracle systems technology, under the databases at the customers, is also picking up very, very well. It was not a lot of details, but I think it covers it very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, yes. A little comment from my side. All was dependent on people, we have a new colleague in the team who made it energized and really kept the promises. So if we promise wise and you keep it, then the credibility is built and then the results come. And I think this is the key thing in our VAD community. We have to be relevant and trusted. So the next practice is from DACH, which stands for Germany and some other countries, right? And Martin will help you.
Yeah, thank you, Thomas. And thank you for winning the chance to find a few words to the CCOE at Aero Germany, especially also DACH. The good thing is I have not very much numbers with me, so I have, I think, only one number with you. And first impression is we started the discussion with Oracle in the October last year, no, the year before, and we launched our CCOE in January in Germany and I think in March in Swiss. And this was some impression of our launch event, and this is not threatened by a gun because all the partners are lifting their hands. They was really excited about what they heard about the CCOE because it's a kind of our DNA to do this sorts of education and developing of partners. Oracle called it CCOE, which means Cloud Center of Excellence, because it's specialized to this Oracle Cloud technology stuff, and we were easy to convince that this is a very important part where we want to be engaged in, and we were excited to have the opportunity to launch our CCOE in Germany. And this is, as I told you, this is the launch event. Meanwhile, we have done on a regular basis a couple of workshops and trainings. So we have in total, I think there's my own number on the left side, over 230 students in Germany and over 60 students in Swiss, which means that we have focused a lot of our partners, and this is maybe also interesting that before we launched the CCOE, a lot of partners are interested in hearing what is the cloud technology from Oracle, but they are not really focused in developing their own skills. We're starting the CCOE, because we have a really good contact to these partners, we can engage them and motivate them to come to us and see this kind of trainings, and all these partners who are the participants and students of us are really positively surprised about the possibilities what this Oracle technology delivers to the partner and to the end customer. So all the students from the partner are willing and are dealing with us continuously with this Oracle stuff. So this was the first step, to bring this to our workshops. The second is that we have which is called Innovation and Modernization Center. So after the first step, when the technical part of the partners are a little bit more skilled and trained and more familiar with this technology of Oracle regarding cloud, they begin to think about what can be their own solution, which can be sold to the end customer. And we don't leave them alone at this point, but we take them with us in our modernization center and bring their technologies. Maybe as an ISV they have a software solution, we bring their software solution in the Oracle Cloud. And this is a really good value where we can show one hand to Oracle salespeople, because we generate new sales opportunities, we generate new well-skilled partners, and on the other hand, it's also a great value for the partners. And this makes it worth for all parties that we are hosting these cloud centers of excellence. The last step is when we build these kind of solutions with the partner, the last step is that we're going into a kind of a promotion of this partner. So together with Oracle Digital, sorry, I'm too long in this business. This Oracle Digital can use this new solutions and bring this to the end customer together with the partners. And this makes it, I would say, a round concept for all parties, for the partners, for the sales reps, for Oracle, and for us also. And this is the reason why we are happy to have this Cloud Center of Excellence in the DACH region. And yeah, looking forward to open new CCUs.
Thank you. So thanks a lot. What you can see is the two examples. One is more or less on-prem with a cloud accent, but on-prem turnaround, which has been really significant in Sweden. So it is possible, even in the cloud era, to reshake a bit the channel business in the country and make it grow for both Oracle, partners, and us. So this is really important. Second, we can position ourselves as VADs for the future with the proper investments ahead. In these countries, you can see in a couple of months, 300 partners attending the events, so it's a mass. And you have solutions, which is the real outcome of this, and deals behind. So this is some real development, yeah? And yeah. But then you have to have an army of people, not to forget these guys there on the pictures, on the right side. They all made it happen, so you need to engage a lot of energy. So the conclusion for all of us is the following. The VADs have a role to play in the cloud, and the VADs can still re-energize existing business. So I think both areas are good, and we just need to align well to make it properly developed and monetized. Arrow has a vision for that, and Arrow has a practical tools I wish our competitors to follow. Yeah, I had to say that. Yeah? It's an American style here. Yeah, but I know that everybody develops his business his way. That's our way. And thank you for a chance to share it with the community. As a community, we will, in a co-petition, let's say, live well with Oracle forever, I hope. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you, Oliver.
Thank you. Thanks to Team Arrow for showcasing this to us. I think it's a clear bank of innovation, reliability, go-to-market, and we're very much looking forward to continuing that success into FY20. It's now time for me to hand over to APAC. So I would like to welcome Lalit on stage to share with us a few examples of best practices in APAC. Thank you.